Hi Pisces, here's a general look at your solar chart for June 2011. Now it looks as though the focus will be on the private base of operations, the domestic side of life, family relationships, wherever you're currently located. You might not be at home. Probably a lot of activity and chat going on in this area, or at home, not far away from home, with family, with tribe, within the neighborhood. Until the 10th, Venus and Mars in your communication sector is helping you to be more articulate and persuasive, smoothing the path, ironing out differences perhaps with others if there are any. This is also good news for you arty Pisceans, as Venus here will enliven your ideas, give you more flow, and also could bring entertaining get-togethers your way. But it's also good for buying, selling, negotiations of any kind, maybe signing a contract, diplomacy, promotion, all activity. So a busy, chatty time in store, but also with writing and other forms of creative self-expression. And then from the 10th, you're really going to start to appreciate your home space more, or wherever you are. You may want to beautify that space, make it nicer, do some home improvements, upgrade your work setup maybe, or help someone, upgrade or improve their space. And from the 11th, literally you could be physically shoving things around, moving things about, expending physical energy in and around the home base wherever you're currently located. But that might mean, if you're not at home, you're very active within the community, going out and about and doing lots of stuff. And also from the 10th, the focus will shift to your emotional foundations, and there may be more interaction with family or tribe or local community. But as I said, there could be more comings and goings in interaction with children and animals as well, but interaction within your community. Also, you could be visiting or playing the host to somebody who's visiting you more than usual. So you could find yourself in somebody else's patch, or you could be making wider connections over the wires, or when you're traveling. So you should be feeling pretty sociable and mobile in your community, wherever you are, particularly up until the 17th. This is going to be a great time for getting to know a place, maybe making friends, but also to iron out any problems you have in your private life or regarding property. In fact, this from the 10th onward particularly would be a good time to make a move. From June the 5th, Jupiter begins a 12-month cycle of helping you to learn a lot through doing. This will be in a very favourable aspect to your Sun, Pisces. New contacts and fresh influences will enlighten you as Jupiter opens doors, showing you a different way of seeing things, which you don't have to agree with, but at least gives you an overview. A great time for studying, teaching, guiding others, gathering information, also exploring new territories or researching fresh possibilities, perhaps using new communications equipment. Also more likely to be more travel out and about in and around the vicinity particularly, or connecting more with those at a distance. So and more maybe of a foreign influence of foreign lands coming in as well. So really a time for you to cast your nets wide, maybe even wild as well. The main thing to remember is that you should be flexible and open-minded about your options and be ready to widen your scope of operations. So maybe working in a different kind of a way through media as well. That would be one of the array of options that Jupiter could open up in that area of communications for you over the subsequent 12 months from June the 5th. Now Saturn continues to keep you tied to another control in some way related to money or property or parameters within which you've got to work. So it would be helpful if you gradually developed resources or lifestyle independent of an associate's or partners or outside agencies' control and requirements, thus gaining an independence and freedom for yourself, of course. So over this long transit of Saturn, it's in there until late 2012, you'll be slowly shifting your priorities and changing old habits and attitudes, perhaps getting a deeper insight into something or someone who triggers deeper feelings in you, or developing a deeper understanding of the other side, the occult or mysteries in life. Also, perhaps a more boundaried approach with certain people may help protect what you value most and you want to sort of keep most for yourself. Uranus will gradually be changing the way you earn money over the next 7 years. And it'll bring sudden change at times and occasional uncertainty into the area of finances and your basic material security. However, to meet the vibrational criteria of Uranus, you need to be very future orientated, making use of all of the new inventions that are coming in. So you need to be open-minded and willing to try out new methods, especially anything techno, unconventional, alternative, to help earn money, or to gather in basic resources to yourself, and keep the lines of supply open, which can feed you, heat you, shelter you, light you comfortably, and then you can be very successful. If you, in fact, there could be quite a revolution in your thinking that gets you onto the right track related to those kind of basic material things. Some of you may even, take a cut in your salary just to be able to work in this more sort of stimulating, innovative or unusual sort of a way. Also a time for you to further your talents and any plan you may previously had on the back burner of your life. Also, Pisces, it's likely with Uranus going through that area for all those years that networking or connecting over the wires or with the collective in some sort of way will have a bearing on the way you earn your money. Your ruling planet, Neptune, made a temporary move into your sign on April the 5th. Neptune likes that. Neptune will work very well through its home sign. This will enhance all your basic Neptunian gifts. Neptune rules music and the arts, but also healing, dreams, imagination, second sight. Just don't overplay the Martyr Savior card, though, Pisces. Now, you Pisces born in the first 2 days or with the first 2 degrees of Pisces rising are likely to feel this vibration most strongly over June. Pluto is quietly evolving your consciousness through group involvement, and you may have a powerful effect on the collective in some way, or vice versa. Old friendships and associations are going to gradually fade away and be replaced by new ones. You're learning to be a cog in the wheel, a team player maybe, without losing your own unique take on things. Now, you Pisceans born February the 22nd to the 28th, or between 3 and 9 degrees of Pisces rising, are going to be feeling this vibration most strongly over June. And from the 22nd, you'll begin a lighter, more creative phase, when you'll have more opportunities for entertaining activities, hobbies, pastimes, and maybe just entertainment as well, and relaxation and socializing. And that's it for June. And if you know your rising sign, listen to that too. It'll throw another light on what I've said here. And I'll see you the next time.